All right, high rollers, I have never been to Lithuania, so I'm not sure why this guy's quickly becoming one of my favorites to watch. You all know I like the flashy players, the animation, the drama, the absolute intensity that lets me know that these guys are bringing it and not just mailing it in, that they care. Well, this guy's not very flashy, but I do believe he's confident. I know he cares, and I think the reason I like him is that he just finds ways to win. He's climbing the ranks too, and there's no luck involved. He has actually climbed 2 spots in the rankings to world number 47. Darius Labanauskas joins us now. Lucky D, welcome to the show, man. Thanks for being our high roller today.
Hello.
Darius, you had a terrific weekend. Congratulations on just a fine performance in Sindelfingen. You reached the quarterfinals. You really gave it a good go and gave Jose de Souza quite a battle. We're going to talk about that in a few seconds, but I know you've had a busy day of traveling. You're in Hamburg now, right? What's on your schedule there in Hamburg?
Thank you very much about my all weekend. It was a really good weekend, and now I was come to Berlin. It'll be play that with people, some show, and meet my friend Lucas. And maybe I will wait next weekend stay till next weekend in Germany and wait the result from last Europe tour, and maybe I will go to Europe Championship and don't need to back to home again and do test and back again to Germany.
That's the life of a PDC pro these days, right? A lot of travel, a lot of hours in the airports. How do you manage with the traveling? Is that something that you enjoy, or is it more of a hassle for you?
Yeah, sometimes I will travel 4 hours, 7, sometimes 12, and I'm forced to read books on the waiting time and watch something on the internet. And I like very much sleep. When the airplane go up, I'm always looks like tired and always can to sleep all travel, and that's it.
So you're able to sleep on a plane because I can't.
Yeah, I'm easy. I'm always when go up 10, 15 minutes and I'm off till land.
Now, in our messages back and forth on Twitter, you said that you're going to be doing some exhibitions there in Germany. Do you enjoy that part of your life as a pro, doing all these exhibitions and intermingling with the fans?
I will do first time. It looks like an exhibition, but I need to talk more, need to show more, and it will be first time for me.
A little bit more personal, you say?
Yeah, it will be more personal, not look like exhibition, yeah. But I will try. I never done do that outside Lithuania because teach people 2 days for teach people in my city for show that. But in Lithuania more easy because of my language. People listen me more because I'm one of the best in Lithuania and Germany. Will be maybe on top 20.
Yeah, right. You are. You absolutely are. I've always wanted to know, I'm watching you there on the weekend, and they've got a small, very small, but lively crowd. Sometimes you play the Pro Tour events, on the floor with no fans, and then sometimes you're playing in front of a jam-packed arena where everyone is going nuts. Crazy. I mean, imagine your preference is to play in front of a lot of people to a full house. But what's more of a challenge? No crowd, small but lively, or a jam-packed audience? What's more tough?
Really, I like full arenas. I have one secret. My language is not very good, and on the stage when I play, people if screaming something on English and German and not understand always. And this is bonus for me.
Bonus for you, right? It's an advantage.
I don't care, yeah.
Okay, well, listen, well done to you on that amazing run this past weekend. I'd like to go through it quickly, if we could, match by match, and get your thoughts on each one. First up, you had Michael Unterbuchner, the German quality player. He reached the final at Lakeside one year. That was a tight match. You beat him 6-4, and you got the game winner on double 10. Those first round matches, they got to be a bit nerve-wracking, no? How did you find that one?
Yeah, we with mothers always talk, if you want to be top player, you need to play against him on the first round, because more easy what to do on the last game, on the tournament. But against Mickey, he was sent message day before, after qualification, because on my draw I was information national qualification number 6 or 4, and I don't know who is, but Mickey was send me message and he said, "Oh, Darius, see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow." I think I was sent for you back message. We meet each other on the first round. He said, "Yes." Okay. I will see you tomorrow. Yeah, but we have an important moment also when he didn't check out 150. Yeah. Now on the one leg he was at 180, and did 10 darts or 11. But really I don't remember on which number I was finished. If you say on double 5, maybe that's true. Really I don't remember.
The game winner was on double 10. I was going through my videos today and I saw it. Double 10.
Okay.
I wonder, you talk about travel, you talk about those first round matches. You travel so far sometimes. Those first round matches, there's no sense going all that way just to lose.
Derek, I'll just jump in, Darius. That's just a little bit. I was just, Darius wanted to have a little bit more explanation. That was the only thing. So sorry for interrupting anyway. It was just for him, he didn't get the question. So you travelled to the tournament and you don't want to be there for one game.
Yes, of course. I never don't go for one day because I don't have a flight to back to home, and I can just stay till last game, till final. But really after autumn series, I was not good feeling. Yeah, this weekend little bit for me surprise. Yeah, I have maybe more lucky what level. Yeah, about last game. On the last game, I'm throwing not bad, but anyway, I'm what 46% on the doubles in the tournament. It's good for me. Not brilliant, but also my opponent don't have brilliant game. Looks like 79 average. Joe Fullen was 89.
You played Dave Chisnell right after Unterbuchner, and he's usually a 180 machine, one of the best on the planet. He struggled a bit, and as you mentioned, then you played Joe Cullen. He had an off day. But hey, that's the way it goes. You got to take advantage when they're playing like that because it's rare that they do. So when they do, you got to pounce.
And also, both opponents was on the game against me because Dave Chisnell, I meet him 2 times on the autumn series and both time lost, and 1 or time before also. And against Joe, I also never done one because he beat me first 4 or 3 or 4 times. But now I'm win third time for both.
Awesome. Okay, so now it's Sunday night, right? It's the final night. You've got a real shout here. You can win this thing, but you're in there with a bunch of heavy hitters. And first up was Jose De Souza. Now that was a really good match. Ups and downs, back and forths. You were right in it almost to the end, and you almost won. 6-4 the final. Tell me about that contest.
Really, De Souza did check out on the first leg 156 and second 182, bulls and 32, and again on the last leg to that 74 and 32. But I was hope on the last leg I was hope I think I have chance to one time to throw 3 darts, but doesn't happen that end. And one or 2 legs before I was 100, and that didn't do on the first 2 darts triple and leave 64, 45 or something on the last throw. Dart I was throw 5, but this was important moment. But it's only 2-3 darts I did wrong and I lost game. This was on the last leg. 3 more darts. I think we will go on a 5-5.
There's no shame in losing to Jose De Souza because that guy was on fire and you really gave him a good go. You were almost right there. I was cheering for him. I was like, come on, Lucky D. But you know what? It was a good fight, but you gain a lot of confidence from that. I remember one time you hit the 180. Not only did you do that pose, but then you did this head nod on the way to the board like you were really confident. I mean, it must feel good when you're playing well like that.
Yeah, I'm the show one checkout looks like the Souza, like sometimes do 120 checkout on 3 triple, and then leave for me 64. I'm just triple 8, and go on the secondary checkout was 40 top, but he don't care about that. He don't look on my show, and yeah, he is really good. He looks like machine on the 180. Looks like cheesy also. He very good player and good guy, and he was show level on the final also. Yeah, good checkout, good score against Michael and Gervin. Yeah.
Yeah, he was very good.
Yeah.
He's an unorthodox player, a bit strange, especially when it comes to the finishing. You never know which way he's going. What's he like to play against? You mentioned he's a good guy. He seems like he's a pretty nice guy.
So, in the end, what it's like playing Jose when he's, because sometimes he goes like for weird places. For 120, you'll go.
Yeah.
What's like playing?
Oh, for me, it's, when you talk with people on the practice time, on breakfast, and it's very hard to play for this guy. For me, it's more better play against player who on top 10 what looks like mothers, or because we have special, we always on the room, we always on the travels and some things, and when you're friendly with players, and for me now easy to play on the board on the tournament, and very hard to play against him also.
Tell me about life on the PDC right now for you, Darius, because the money is huge. There's a lot to play for. There's a big opportunity. And I mean, let's face it, you're playing a game for money, and you're doing quite well. Not only that, there's gold at the end of the rainbow. I mean, you've got a real chance to do something here. It must be very exciting for you these days.
Do you know, like 3-4 years ago, I would play on video, and I know how it's different, because now I can do more relax, more concentrate for the game. I don't need to use very more cheapest hotel, but long way from venue, and will need to travel sometimes 20-40 minutes for venue with couple train or bus, and now I don't need to do that because I can do more relaxed mode. When I'm playing on video, I have maybe one time on Scottish Open, I was, 900 people, look like 1,000. My result was top 16 and 900 people, and I won 80 pounds. And only my prize cost is 220. But it's prize money is very, very big difference. On the video, you all season work for 2-3 tournaments for Lakeside or World Master or World Trophy. And another tournament, all prize money goes for the winner or finalist. Okay, maybe semi-finalist sometimes, but very hard without sponsor or something to do. But now I can, of course, more relaxed, and I can to play that and don't think about money help for a game.
Yeah, that's got to be a great feeling, and there is a big opportunity. You seem to be playing with confidence. You've risen in the ranks up to 47 now, so congratulations on that. I want to ask you about Mindaugas Barauskas, because it was nice to see him on the big stage this weekend. He took on Mervyn King, put a scare into him. It was real close. It went to a decider, actually had a 3-1 lead, but he played well, and he's your World Cup partner. So let's talk about Mindaugas. What's he like?
Yeah, he was very close to the win. Maybe if we'll be still on the last leg, he was throw third. Maybe he got chance to the checkout. But yeah, I don't know if it's true. It's a big surprise for me, because he sometimes he calculates wrong numbers. Yeah. But he didn't mistakes, and he have good relax. Of course, he say, I don't remember nothing. I don't remember my walk on music. I don't remember how I'm walk, how I'm only inside nervous. Yeah, but he did throw well, and I'm very happy about him, and he now has a big motivation again back to the board.
Yeah, and the fact that he got some experience on that stage has got to bode well for Lithuania. The World Cup, your first round draw is Gibraltar, two young guys. So I believe you got a real chance there, right? Craig Galliano and Justin Hewitt. You got to be looking forward to that match and thinking, hey, we're going to win this thing.
Of course, this young guy is a very good player. Maybe I never don't have this best, but if was qualified to just about respect and well done. But if we talk about countries, yeah, I think every country wants to play against Lithuania, not look like against England or Scotland or more. We on the list maybe near 26 or 7. But we also have on the list what we want on the first round, and also Gibraltar, what we have on the list, and we have, I think, very good draw for that. If we talk about names, because we have that year situation, yeah, we have also good draw against New Zealand, and we have lost 6-1. So if we talk about names, but this game is another will be. How feeling, how level, how we on the doubles will be, because last year we have a 10-time throw on the double and only one time did check out.
It's very interesting when you talk about doubles because there's a different kind of pressure, correct?
Yes, and looks like when you maybe your favorite double, yeah, you are this after your throw leave 32, but your partner miss double, go, and for you after that for you leave double 1. Yeah, you need to change your mind and concentrate for this number. Yeah, big difference on the pairs and a lot of surprise what did show on the last World Cup. Yeah,
absolutely. It's a great tournament with a lot of upsets, and it's fun to watch. Now, I've got a question, almost done here, Darius. Got a question from a good friend on Twitter who wants to know who your first darts hero was. I mean, Lithuania's never been known as a darting hotbed until now, really. So when you were starting out, who was the guy you looked up to?
The first guy who I follow is Arūnas. Maybe do you know? He is from the senior national team, and we won 6-7 years ago first medal on the wall with the Europe Cup, I think. We have won, and we have beat a lot of good teams. Looks like Sweden, Belgium, and England. And first time was follow him, and when was start play dart, Raymond was very good. He on my first season was final when Jelle Klassen, I think, beat on the video Mervyn King. No, on the third round was Mervyn King beat, but on the final was play Barnwell against Jelle Klassen, and Jelle won, yeah? Do you remember? Because on this time I was follow more video what PDC, and on this time was Raymond, my favorite, and later little bit Gary Anderson also. I like his throw. I like his joke, his smiling after throw. And
it's going to be a great tournament. I wish Lithuania luck, unless of course they play Canada, in which case I become a crazy Canuck. I'll be cheering against you then, but I usually cheer for you, my man. I really like watching you play. Lastly, tell me about the nickname Lucky D. Why Lucky?
It's because when I start play darts, always for people very say hard Darius Labanauskas, and think about shortly name it Lucky, and it's a word lucky, not because when on a tournament call name, it looks like one player go to this board, second to this board, play against this one, and always when was break before second call, I know will be my name, because referee can't to say too easy and look on the list and try to say Darius Labanauskas, and a lot of names. And this is lucky, not only that about all my life. I have a lot of lucky in my life, not about only that. and D it looks like my first letter, and Darius and name and also double. And when I was first place, first world championship for me, and I have lucky because I put all my money, put on this tournament for travel for something, and did biggest checkout on the tournament and did on double bull, yeah. And this was biggest checkout on this event, and was 5,000 bonus money, yeah. And again to buy more tickets for next season, for next travel. And also when lucky D, we have on my logo also board and triples with my national colors, and that I'm present with my country. And number 17, my favorite number, because it's my good friend's birthday, my name date, my wife's name date. I was on the football team number 17. I was on the school journal number 17, and on one logo a lot of important details for me. Yeah.
Well, I just had a vision, Darius. World Championships, the final, one dart at double 17. You're going to hit that thing. You're going to get it.
Special for that, yeah.
That would be awesome.
I also my D go from the bull. That is for this moment when I'm check out bull on my first world championship also. Okay, I will try to do. Maybe.
When you hit that bullseye, that's called clutch, because you needed the money and you got the checkout. Darius Labanauskas, Lithuania's number one, at 170, Lucky D, and it all makes sense to me now. At 170, Lucky D on Twitter.
Okay.
I'll always root for you, my friend. Thanks for your time. Really appreciate it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Great interview. It was great with you, honestly. Just to maybe put some context into it, Darius, after the European financial crisis, there were not many jobs left in Lithuania, so he didn't have too much of a choice about what to do. So he sat down with his wife and chatted about what he will do next. And that was two options on the table, and that was truck driver or darts player. And in the end, he was going to play, darts for a living in the BDO, which wasn't easy for a lot of years. And so, as you heard, with that story in 2015 on the LITHUANI'S World Championship, that was much needed money, which was otherwise would have been gone.